Welcome to this week's edition of EHS News. I'm Cassidy Sneed.
And I'm Astacia Dorsey, and we're your hosts this week.
First, we have Justin Jackson with Weird Holidays for the week.
Hi, I'm Justin Johnson, and today's weird holidays are Puzzle Day, Curmudgeon Day, Corn Chip Day, Fun at Work Day, and Free Thinkers Day. Tomorrow is Insane Answering Machine Message Day.
Next, we have a segment that tells us what students and teachers would do if they won the lottery. If I won the lottery, I'm going to Aruba. What would you do, Anastasia?
We asked the students and the staff what would they do if they won the lottery.
Hey, well, if I won the lottery, I think that I would probably buy me a new house and vehicles for all my family members. I would make sure that my kids had enough money that they could be set for life. And then I think I would travel the world.
If I won the lottery, I'd probably get it all in cash and make it in my bed and not spend it. Just kind of lay on it.
If I won the lottery, I'd make myself a big house, new cars, and probably make an indoor.
I would buy all the McDonald's in the world. I would buy a house and use the rest of the money for saving. And
if I won the lottery, I would invest some of the money in Apple and Samsung, and then I would buy me a new car and a house and take care of my parents and make sure that my daughter's school and college was paid off.
If I won the lottery, I would share it with my family, most of all, and my friends, my church, and my school.
If I won the lottery, I would finish out the school year, and I would probably go on a very long vacation to Europe.
But first of all, you'd never see me again. I wouldn't come back to work. My wife wouldn't come back to work, and I'd golf a lot.
Okay, if I won the lottery, I would just move to Boston, buy a house, and season tickets to the Red Sox.
Now we have Dumb Laws with Jackson and Jay Beasy, also known as Jaden.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us again for another episode of Dumb Laws. I'm your host, Jay Beasy.
And I'm Jackson Slater. And our first state is going to be Massachusetts. So in Massachusetts, it is illegal for a gorilla to ride in the backseat of your car. You can put that puppy in the trunk, let it ride in the shotgun seat, but you can't let it in the backseat.
So in Michigan, cars may not be sold on Sundays.
Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they can be sold.
But not Sunday.
Not Sunday. So in Minnesota, it is illegal to cross the line into Wisconsin with a chicken on your head. So you In Mississippi, it is illegal to teach others about polygamy.
So in Missouri,
if you are a single man between the ages of 21 and 50, you have to pay an annual tax of $1. So in Montana, if you are a single woman, you can't go fishing by yourself. You need to bring your man, your girlfriend, something. Just not by yourself.
So in Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers,
if a bartender wants to sell you some beer, he must simultaneously be brewing a thing of soup.
Chicken noodle soup. In Nevada, it is illegal to drive your camel on a highway. So in New Hampshire,
it is illegal to relieve yourself on a Sunday while looking up. So in New Jersey, when you are committing a murder, it is illegal for you to wear a bulletproof vest. So abide by the law and kill somebody without wearing the bulletproof vest.
So thanks again, guys, for joining us for another episode of Dumb Laws. I'm your host, JBZ here.
And I'm Jackson Slater. See you next time.
Hi, I'm Tyler Davis with the Quote of the Week. A person who cannot give up on anything can change nothing. Anonymous.
Vincent asked students what they would change about their school. What would it be? The food. What do you think, Anastasia?
The vending machines.
That too, kind of getting a little rough down there.
If you could change one thing about the school, what would you change?
We could be on our phones.
Why?
Because I want to text all my girlfriends.
All your girlfriends?
Yeah, and Jose.
If there's one thing you could change about this school, what would you change?
Vending machines and stuff that's in it.
Like what?
I guess. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Bring back those fountains.
What fountains?
That we used to have my freshman year, about 3 years ago.
If there's one thing you could change about the school, what would it be?
I would bring back Chick-fil-A to lunch.
Why is that?
Because I love Chick-fil-A.
One thing you could change about the school, what would it be?
I'd like to have block periods instead of the normal class schedule we have right now. I figure like we'd be able to do more work.
One thing you could change about the school, what would it be?
I would put more donuts in the vending machines.
Why donuts?
It's really good.
You like donuts?
Oh, yeah.
If you could change one thing about the school, what would you change?
The food.
Why the food?
It's just, I don't know, no salt in each other.
You don't like it?
Nah.
If there's one thing you could change about the school, what would it be?
The people.
Why?
Because I don't really like people.
Why is that?
They're kind of annoying.
If there's one thing in the school you could change, what would it be?
Lunch.
Why's the lunch?
Better food.
You don't like the food? If there's one thing you could change about the school, what would you change?
Do I have to be honest?
Yeah.
I don't like the way kids disrespect teachers.
Why? Why is that?
It just gets in the way of other kids.
One thing you could change about the school, what would you change?
That the UC doors are locked.
Why is that?
Because I have concurrent classes in there and have to walk all the way around at 7 in the morning.
Hi, and welcome to the sports section of Enid News. I'm your sports host, Keandre Griffin. Beside me is my co-host, Knox. Today we're going to be discussing the Alabama versus Clemson game that happened Monday, January 11th, 2016 at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Your thoughts on that game?
A very interesting game, you know. You know, it looked like Clemson was going to win, but Bama stuck through it, you know. Got the win, got that W.
Very true. 45-40 to be exact. I want to discuss Alabama's tenacity because a 95-yard kick return, that's impressive, especially in the bowl of all bowls, you feel me? On top of that, Derrick Henry rushing for 3 touchdowns in that game.
That's a big man.
That he is.
You don't want that man running at you.
Actually, I mean, he does have the Heisman Trophy for a reason. So, hey. Also, the quarterback from Alabama throwing for 335 yards. That's impressive. Now, I will say Alabama's O-line was not on that game that night.
No, it wasn't.
Giving up, what, 4 sacks?
4 or 5. 4 or 5.
Come on, Bama. You got one of the best O-lines in the nation, and you gonna give up 4 sacks? Really?
How, Sway?
How?
How?
You ain't got the answers. But all in all, mistakes were made, but roll tide. Bama came out on top, and that's all that matters. So, any closing statements?
No.
No?
No. They'll have to bleed me out.
Same here. So that is all for the sports section of Enid News. This is Keandre Griffin and
Knox.
Next we have Tyler Davis with the Quote of the Week.
Hi, I'm Tyler Davis with the Quote of the Week. Do or do not. There is no try. Yoda.
I'd like to welcome you to the Admin. This is going to be 1 minute of positivity. Each week we're going to carve out a minute of the Enid High School broadcast, the news broadcast, or we're going to add a minute, however that works out by week, and we're going to pass it on down the line and let you know what's happening at Enid High School that's positive. Perhaps it might be from student passed on to teacher, teacher passed on to student, administrator passed on to student or teacher. It can go any direction, but it is going to be about positivity. Something positive happened at Enid High School. This week, I'm going to start it off with the woman behind the scenes of the Enid News, and that is Deborah Mueller. She's doing a great job, and so I'm going to pass it down to her and let her tell you about some things that are happening in her neck of the woods that are positive at Enid High School. Again, welcome to the Admin, news section to Enid High School's news broadcast. And each week, the person that anchored the week before will welcome you and pass it on to the next person who will be talking about something positive in their neck of the woods. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Debbie Mueller. Thanks, Mr. Mitchell, for the shout out. My media production classes are in full swing and we're rocking it in 2016. We're producing a weekly show that we publish to YouTube. We then send a link to the teachers, so students, we hope you're getting to watch and enjoy that show. We also have made an advertisement showing Enid High's greatness that we'll be sending out to the middle schools, so they'll be ready to be plainsmen when they get here. My first year kids are doing music videos, so of course we're learning new things, keeping busy, and attempting to inform and entertain you, the students. Stay tuned next week to see who I send my shout out to.
And I'm Astacia Dorsey.
Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you next week. Adios.